What's the difference between people and a tree? Give me your wildest ideas.
A tree can't move. Maybe move.
Yeah. True. A tree can move. A tree?
They live much longer.
Yeah, that's true also. Okay. Well, the biggest difference between a tree and us humans is that when a seed is planted in a soil, the tree grows, and it grows to its full potential. You've never seen a tree that stops after 2 meters and says, okay, I had it, I'm done with it, I'm good. No, a tree grows to its full potential, and it always struck me that people, we don't do that because we have a choice. we overthink things and we hold ourselves back, and there's absolutely no reason to do so. When we believe in our full potential and we work actively on it, we can achieve everything we want. The only thing we have to do in order to achieve that is ask ourselves a few questions. The first thing is, what do I want? And it seems like a very basic and simple question, but what it actually does is it stimulates how we think. It wires our brain into a different perspective. When we dare to ask the what, we want to look deeper in where we actually want to end up. It's not like when people, for example, if they want to start working out, they want to go to the gym. If you just say, I want to be healthy, that's not concrete enough. Because if you go once to the gym, you can say, okay, now I'm healthy. That's not concrete. If you say, I want to do, for example, I want to run the 10 miles, that's something very concrete. Now we know what we actually want to do. Now we can go further. Or when we look at our jobs, if you just say, I want to make more money, that's pretty easy. I can give you €1 extra and we're done. You make more money. But are you happy with that? What's the thing that you actually really want to do? The next question is, why do I want this? And the reason why we should ask ourselves this is because when things get difficult, it's very easy to stop. It's very easy to give up and do something else. But when the why is strong, it gives us motivation to follow through when things get hard. Whoever gave up on anything, it could be quitting the smoke, it could be anything. Raise your hands. Okay. And what do you think was the most important reason for that you actually quit? Don't be shy.
Motivation. Motivation, I think.
Okay, great. That's it, motivation. When we have clear what do I want and why do I want, we can follow a path that we put together ourselves to raise the motivation. The next question is, how can I achieve this? And I came to see if you want to achieve different things, if you want a new job, if you want to be more active, it doesn't really matter if it's professional or personal life. We have to know what we want and why we want it, so we can make out a very particular plan to achieve that certain thing. The thing that I actually did when I was working in telecommunications, after a while it became actually too hard. It wasn't only a bit of a boring job for me, to be honest, but it was very difficult to combine with my daily treatment. I had to spend at that time 6-7 hours a day for treatment. You have to imagine I worked from 11:30 till 8 p.m. So I woke up at 7. I started my treatment for about 4 hours. At about 11 I went to the job. At the job I had to do my treatments again, so at around 3 p.m. I took my break. Normal people take their break so they can have lunch or walk outside. I had to do actually my treatments at the job just to be able to breathe normally. When I came home, I had to do everything again so I can sleep. So at the time I knew this isn't going to work. I can't keep going this way. So I wanted something new. And I asked myself those three questions: what do I want, why do I want it, and how am I going to achieve it? And I decided that I had to be self-employed to keep professionally active and be able to do my treatments.